Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. So traders, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the US dollar because I believe we're going to see a big drop in the US dollar. I'm going to share the reasons why with you. Plus also I'm going to share some things with you to really help you out when you're actually getting involved with the markets and how to truly get ahead in the markets as well. Before we just start the video, guys, I'm running a sale. I have a private weekly coaching program where I teach you my #1 trading system every single week. I'm there helping you and coach you. In fact, every single day because you're part of a private Facebook group as well too. So every day I'm on there posting my trades and so on and so forth. If you'd like to get that private weekly coaching program, my #1 trading system, and also the weekly coaching as well too, and all that sort of stuff, I'm only doing it for one person only. My coaching program is closed right now. The normal investment is $10,000, but I'm doing it for the very first person only. I only could do it for one person, and it's just going to be and the investment is going to be $2,000. So if that's you and you want to get part of that, the coaching starts straight away and it ends at the end of the year. If that's you and you want to get that one spot, I only could do one spot. It's the very first person to email me at howtrader@gmail.com, HOWELL trader@gmail.com. Now let's get straight into the US dollar because really interesting stuff happening on the US dollar. And I want to bring up, firstly, we'll bring up the daily chart here, and we'll bring up the weekly chart over here as well too. Look at this weekly chart over here. What is this weekly chart doing? Look at this here, right? We have this. See how this weekly chart, how we've actually had this low point through here. We've had all this sort of support through here, and then we've broken out. Look what's happening now. This what was support. Look what's happening now on this weekly chart. So if we go over and we bring up the daily chart now, let's bring up this daily chart over here. Look what's happening right now, right? So remember this is a whole support line through here. Support, okay? Support, run up. And then and now what's happening right now? We're dropping out, aren't we? We're dropping out of this line through here. And now we're running back up here. So we're now likely to find a bit of resistance through here right now. And I believe we're likely to start to roll over and start to come back down through here. So really interesting to see what's actually happening with gold right now. And then also on the flip side, we're seeing a lot of bearishness breaking out of especially this long-term sort of wedge that we've been seeing in the US dollar. Really interesting. And once again, we'll go back to that weekly chart. You can see how it was this big rising sort of wedge, and now we've just broken out. So I believe this is the start. That's what the market likes to do sometimes. We drop out, and then what happens is that we hold and we run back up. We test that support level there. We test it as resistance, and then we roll over. And then we roll over from there. So that's what I see there, guys. Let me know what you think in the chat box below about the US dollar and what you think about there. Now, guys, one thing I want to share with you is about your trading. Let me do this here, okay? Let me take everything up the screen here. I'm going to bring this over here because I want to share something with you. Here is a few things to help you out with your trading. Firstly, what sort of system are you trading? Are you trading some sort of system, right? So firstly, what trading system are you trading? That's the very first thing that you must understand. You must do, right? If you're not trading any trading system, you're just getting in based on, well, it looks good, then you're gambling, and that's not how the successful traders do it. So that's the first thing there. The second thing is, what's the win-loss ratio of your system, right? Because you need to know your win-loss ratio, don't you? You need to know that. So this one here, this one over here, and the win-loss ratio over here, and number 3, depending on the win-loss ratio, we'll do this over here. So we've got trading system. You'll see what I'm doing in a minute. 2, we've got the win-loss ratio, okay, and then 3 over here, okay. So this one over here, if this is a lower win-loss ratio, like this trading system has, say, 65% win-loss ratio, well, this one 3, you're gonna have a lot of trades, and so you must accept that. But just because there's a lot of trades doesn't mean it's going to be a lot of profitable trades, right? It's a 65% win-loss ratio. And number 4, the problems that you're going to have here on this side over here is that, 1, you're probably going to make a lot of mistakes. Like you may take 1 or 2 losing trades, and it may be normal, and then you not take the next trade. So now you're trying to pick and choose. That's where you're probably going to go wrong. You're probably going to start to overtrade because now you're getting very frustrated because you are trading a lot. You may have a couple losing trades and now you're trying to revenge trade. So your revenge trade over here, your P is for trying to pick the right trade when you'd never know upfront which trade's going to be the right trade. And four, what happens is you start to risk too much, right? Because now you're trying to get your account back to break even. This side over here, okay? This side over here is that's what you're going to face. So firstly, what trading system are you trading? Secondly, what's your win-loss ratio? You must know that before you even start to trade. And if it's a low win-loss ratio, one, you're going to have a lot of trades, but your problems is going to be that you're going to try to be right with the market. You're going to try and pick which trade's going to be right, which you never know up front. And you're going to try to risk a lot because you may have one or two losing trades, and before you know it, you're trying to get back to break even, and you're starting to really cause yourself to go backwards. Makes sense? So this is what a lot of people don't see. As you can see, right, the 90% of your success comes from this bit here. And that's why people who trade the markets don't understand. It's like, if I have a lot more trades, I'm going to make a lot more money. Not necessarily. Because over here, you must be emotionally okay by taking a trade and it being a loss. And the next trade being a loss if you're over here. Now, over here, where you have like a 90+% success rate, and that's where I'm at right now with my system. Number three, that's my win-loss ratio over here. That simply means there's only going to be a small number of trades throughout the year, maybe 1 or 2 dozen really good trades. If you trade in the stock market, that is. If you trade in the Forex and futures intraday charts, you're going to have a lot more, right? You're going to have a small number of trades. But number four, what's going to be the biggest problem over here? The biggest problem over here is going to be your patience. P for patience, waiting for those trades, right? Because if you're going to have a high win-loss ratio, that by default is going to give you not that many trades because it is a high win-loss ratio. A low win-loss ratio gives you a lot of trades, and your problems are going to be that. A high win-loss ratio, you're going to have a trading system, but your problem in trading that is going to be your patience, right? Because you're going to get frustrated. You might not have a trade for a whole week or for a whole month sometimes. Again, depending on what time frame you're trading. If you're trading just the daily chart, then you might get a couple of dozen trades throughout the entire year. And so that's going to be your defining factor whether you do well out of this level through here. And one of the things that I have with my private clients, and I always harp on, is just be patient, because it is a high win-loss ratio system, and I'd rather you take only a small number of trades, maybe a couple of dozen or more throughout the entire year, and have the high win-loss ratio, than you try to trade a system that's trading a couple of dozen trades every week, and it's a low win-loss ratio. And I guarantee you here, you're likely to blow yourself up a lot, really, really a lot over here because of all these other stuff down here. But if I can get you to focus on a really high probability, powerful trading system, and the number one thing you need to work on is your patience, I can be there every day. That's like with my weekly coaching program and my daily Facebook posts and stuff like that I do with my clients. Guess what? I'm there helping them, saying, stay patient, stay patient, stay patient, stay patient. That's your number one thing. If you can stay patient, then at the end of 12 months, where everyone else is saying the market's not for me, you've had a phenomenal year because what? You've just continued to work on those patience. So there's the two different things that when you're going into the market, you must understand in order for you to get ahead. And they're the problems you're going to face. See, the trading system's not the issue. It's all that other stuff that's going to cause you to go backwards and not do well. That's why for me personally, I'd rather be really, really patient and wait for those really, really good high quality setups. And that way, over time, and that's what it's done for me right now, it allows me to put more and more and more money on, or more percentage of my account per trade. Not 50% or something like that, but starting small, 2.5%, then the 5%, and then so on and so forth, building up there, 6%, 10%, so on and so forth. It gives me the confidence to do that because of that. So they are the two different things in the markets, and they're the two different areas you're going to have problems with. And that's where, once again, this whole level through here, this bottom level through here, from here to here, that's where 90% of your success comes from. But again, your foundations is that what trading system are you trading and what's your win-loss ratio? If you don't know that up front, then you're gambling, and you may make money every now and then, but I guarantee you may make 100 grand on a trade, but 1 or 2 trades later, you're going to lose 100 grand plus 20. It's just what's going to happen, right? Because I don't care about whether you make money on one trade or whether you got it right or wrong and all that sort of stuff, because trading is never about being right or wrong with the market, right? Trading saying, this is my trading system. I know most of these are going to make a profit. Let's go. Make sense? And so that's you trying to be right and wrong with the market is never gone there. And this is one of the biggest things to for you to see, right, is that, again, your foundation must be, what are you looking for? And if you don't have that, then once again, you're never going to get ahead in the markets, because again, you may make money you may make money on a trade, but that was based on luck. I don't care about what you do on one trade. I care about what you can do through. All I care about is what you can do over a 12-month period, consistently, week in and week out. Makes sense? Or month in and month out. And what that means is that, can you consistently do what you just did there and the return that you got? Can you consistently do that throughout the entire year with a high win-loss ratio? That's all I care about. Hey traders, I'm giving away free access to the brand new Breakthrough Master Trading course. I'm giving away free complete access. This is what I want you to do right now. Go to johnsfreegift.com to get access to this right now. See, in this Breakthrough Master Trading course, here's what you're going to get. The very first 2 videos is based on the top deadly mistakes and the 10K per month plan. This is based on the foundations to your success. Videos number 3, 4, and 5 are all based on helping you become a chart reading master. How do you actually read the charts properly? Videos number 6 and 7 are 2 amazing, powerful trading systems. Video number 8 and 9 are based on my number 1 indicator and millionaire trade management. Video number 10 is based on the mind frame or the mindset of a successful trader. And video number 11 is the final step. But I'm running this as a bit of a special. I'm giving away complete free access. So go to johnsfreegift.com or click on the link around this page. Go right now. Put your email address right in here right now and get free access to this breakthrough trading course right now. So go to johnsfreegift.com and I'll see you over there.